Hey everyone, Coach Steve here. I want to go over Verix Build, which is our new hypertrophy program. So if you're looking to get jacked or get leaner, this would be the program for you. First of all, we want to go over leg day one. Leg day one is a quad focused leg day. We'll have a second leg day later on in the week, which is going to be more focused on the hamstrings. So first of all, let's get started with the warm-up. We're going to start with some 2 minutes on the bike there to kind of get the central nervous system going. And then we're going to do some lateral band walks, followed by some squat to stand. So we'll show you those before we get to the main movement, which is going to be a heel elevated squat. So first up, we got heel elevated barbell back squats I got 6 to 10 rep range here. So 6 to 10 rep range with 3 reps in reserve. 3 reps in reserve simply means I'm going to try and stop the set whenever I feel like I only have 3 more reps to do here. Heel elevation is just going to increase the level of forward knee travel, which is going to put more strain on the quads. Obviously squatting is good for both the glutes and the quads here, but I like to tend to prioritize quad development with squats. So that's what the heel elevation comes from. Additionally, we're going to be doing a quick pause in the bottom position. All right, now that squats are out of the way, we're moving on to RDLs. With RDLs, we're going to do about 10 to 15 rep range, okay? And this will be the only hamstring focus movement today, so let's really focus. 2 main considerations here. We're just going to make sure that we're getting a nice big stretch in the hamstrings as we send our hips back while keeping a neutral spine. Here, I like to go pretty slow on the negative. You don't need to go exceptionally slow or anything, but I'd say at least a 2-second negative would be good here. So anyways, let's get into it. All right, just finished up RDLs here. One of my all-time favorite hamstring movements, very effective hamstring builder if performed correctly. Just remember, this is our only hamstring exercise today. Next leg day, we're gonna focus a little bit more on hamstrings. Anyhow, with that said, let's move on to our last quad focus movement today, which is going to be some walking dumbbell lunges. With lunges, I've only got 2 sets programmed for week 1. As the weeks go on throughout this program, we do add volume occasionally throughout the weeks, so keep that in mind. With lunges, I like to focus primarily on quads. Yes, the lunges will hit the glutes pretty well, but for me, I really like to send that knee far forward over the toes. As long as that heel's still on the floor, I think that's perfectly fine. Gentle knee touch, upright torso, and then back up, and then reset for the other leg. Finally, we're going to be moving on to calves. We're going to finish off the workout with calves, then a quick cool down, and yeah, let's get on over there. All right, everyone, we made it to the last movement of the day. We're going to do some standing calf raises. We're going to go 3 sets of 20 to 30 reps here. Now that is a lot of reps, obviously. However, for most people, their calves are going to be made up primarily of slow twitch muscle fibers. So these higher rep ranges are going to be pretty nice in making sure that we're exhausting as much of the muscle as we can. You'll see here that I have a fairly unique setup for my calf raises. We use kind of a dip belt and some plates. Use whatever you have available to you. If you have a standing calf raise machine at your gym, or if you just want to hold a dumbbell in one hand, anything's going to work. Just make sure that you're supported somewhat. We don't want to make stability the limiting factor here, so in my case, I'm just going to kind of gently hold onto the rack and get into a lot of calf raises. All right, everyone, now that I have the biggest calf pump of my life, that's going to wrap up our first leg day of Verix Build, minus a cool down. We'll get to that quick. Verix Build is a subscription-based program, remember, so it's team-based. It's going to be ongoing live programming from myself, as well as a nice little community that you can show leaderboards and compete with other people on the team. If you're interested in a free trial, we do have a 7-day free trial. Click the link in the description below. With that, we will see you next time.